Thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Robert Abrams, for those of you who are just tuning in for this one. And I wanted to talk about how you can attract a relationship, but really attract a relationship and keep it. So specifically the topic of this is how to sustain a loving relationship. So diving right in, so we've all get into what's known as, we have a cycle when it comes to a relationship. We're just getting to know this person. This is known as the hearts and flowers stage, okay? You're madly in love, you're vibing, you're attracted to each other, you just have a lot in common, or you're learning how to learn from each other and things like that. And this is the hearts and flowers stage. You're really enjoying all the time with this person. And then you get into the next stage of things, which is the chaos stage. The very things that attracted you to this person now become ugly, you don't like them anymore, and you're mad. And this is what the chaos stage is about. It's like, the thing that really attracted me to this person now I don't like so much. And this is what it is to be in the chaos stage. And most of us don't make it past the chaos stage. We move right on into the next relationship. Oh, I can do better. And they skip off and they leave. Well, why is that? Well, and how to sustain and get into a relationship and continually have it. Look, if you're having, everything's brought to us for a learning lesson in our reality. It's to actually learn from that actual experience and see what the learning lesson is. And that's the most important thing. So when you're actually focusing in, and you start seeing, what I recommend is when you're in that hearts and flowers stage, how to sustain that when you get to the chaos stage is you need to sit down once a week. Oh, that's my cat Mishu. You need to sit down once a week with your person. And this is a place where you're not triggering each other, or you're not yelling at each other, not coming from a place of anger. You're listening to each other communicate and talk, and you're actually hearing each other's emotions without any judgment or being triggered, like I said. You need to hear that person out, give your experience and what you're feeling about whatever's going on in the relationship in the chaos stage, and then you go over and have them speak. And again, you're not being judgmental, you're not being triggered by what they say, you're listening to what they're saying and letting it digest in your mind, and you're both communicating. You'll understand the more you talk, even if that person's triggered and they're angry, as they're communicating their feelings, because they see things from a different perspective than you, and that's what a relationship is, okay? You're gonna see things from a different perspective. It's learning how to lock that in together to see what's going on with each other. When you're doing this on a weekly basis, you're staying on the same page. Then you're able to see, oh, now I understand why you reacted this way. It's because you thought I meant this, or you felt that. So in order to actually stay on the same page, communicating this is a way to stay to where you get through that chaos stage much faster. So you go right back into the hearts and flowers stage, and then you're both on the same page. I'm being redundant. It's awesome, isn't it? So when you're actually looking at this and you're actually seeing this as a weekly practice and you have it patterned into the relationship, to be honest with you, you almost want to get this started up right from the get-go. Then you start becoming more attracted to this person again, they are to you, and then you stay on the same page. It's all about communication, feeling and trusting who you are in the relationship and learning what's going on with you and your own traumas and fears that have come from your childhood that are energetically playing out with your entire life. When you see these things, you're on the same page with that person, you will learn how to sustain a healthy, positive relationship without always blaming, like cursing, complaining, and condemning that other person. You're more getting into the blessing stuff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I just did a video regarding like positive gossip. That's something else I would highly recommend. Check out the title and the descriptions down and you can actually find that. I highly recommend you take a peek at that video. But when you're actually tapping in and you're just doing the setup practice, you will learn how to sustain that relationship that you really truly love with that person, okay? This gives you a chance to get, like I say, back to that hearts and flowers stage so you can have that extended out as far as long as you can into the future. And then, by the way, the chaos stage will come back. It's how we learn. Again, have certain practices, hear each other out, do the sitting back and forth, talking, communicating, and then you go back into the hearts and flowers stage. So this is how you sustain that positive relationship you're looking for. So thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends so we can get this out there so they too can have that positive relationship they're looking to sustain. All right?